Hello guys, once again it's Matt and today we have another video. Thank you all the members, all the Patreons. Make sure to subscribe and let's begin. So I wanted to talk about something that a lot of people have been asking me about and basically they don't know, and I thought I would share again this type of video, sharing a little bit on what we can expect from the upcoming month. If you don't know guys, there is two major updates coming still this year, if the schedule is normally added as it normally is in the normal years. But what does that mean? It means that we will have a big upgrade or a big update like we did like 2 weeks ago, or I don't know how long ago, 2 times this year still. So not only we have the December patch, which is normally the one that everybody knows about, but we also will have one in October. Sometimes it can be like maybe early November, but normally it is just very late October. Last year it was on the 26th, in 2021 it was on the 28th, and in 2020 was on the 17th of November. So yes guys, we will see 2 major patches added to the game in this year, which is kind of crazy that a lot of people forget about this, because every single time I personally and a lot of other content creators mention these patches and that there are other patches coming, but everybody every time is surprised that we have another one, which is quite funny. The only bad part about it, or whatever you want to call it, is that normally the actual date of the first devlog is normally very close to the patch release itself. Normally it's like 1 or 2 weeks before. Yes, that close for the first devlog. We normally, in the same week that we have the first devlog, we normally already have the first dev server, or normally the only one dev server that we have it in the same week, and yeah guys, expect another patch to be coming. And while we are talking a little bit about that, we can speculate a little bit on what are we going to see, because that's the thing. This next patch is going to be one of those that normally, as I said, in normal years, that doesn't mean it's a rule or anything like that, but we can expect it to be kind of a smaller update, and then a bigger one in December, right? And what I mean about smaller is not in the quantity of stuff, it's just more on the type of stuff. For example, last year we had the Finnish tech tree being added, which was not the greatest thing ever in the sense of content. It was pretty alright, and it was fun to actually fly some of these aircraft and drive some of the tanks, but it isn't like it's a copy paste, right? So not a lot of people like that. So I wonder if they are going to actually try to do that again. And I don't know guys, I feel like we might see the Hungarian subtree being brought up to the air as well. That would make a lot of sense, just like they did with the Finnish tech tree, having the Hungarian subtree for the air as well added in the October patch. That would mean makes for the Italian tech tree, which would be very crazy to see. We already did some videos talking about it, but I don't know, I just have that feeling that we might see that. I might be completely wrong, but it might be the major thing about the patch. Although the Sons of Attila and everything with that, was already the main subject of this patch that we had. So I don't know, maybe we will see something different being the main thing, but I just have a feeling that at least a part of it will be that. And normally being a smaller patch, we might consider just have that in mind, that it might be just a minor thing like that. It's not a minor thing, but you know what I mean, right? Not a lot of variety to be added. Also, we can expect more aircraft, more missiles to come to other nations. It is already confirmed some of the stuff like, for example, new Leopards for the Germans, better and better aircraft until the end of the year for the UK, for Sweden. So I would be very surprised if we see the Gripen and the Eurofighter in the next patch, and Fox 3 missiles in general. But there is always this option, right? If they don't want to do the same as they did last year, that would be kind of a situation. We would see something like that being added in the October patch, and more of those being added in the December patch. But I just have a feeling that they probably will just, retain those things to be released in the final patch of the year in December, and have a smaller patch in October. Of course, remember, we just had one update like this month, so it's kind of like, are we going to have another one that it's just as big? Like, it doesn't make much sense, right? We probably will see a smaller update just because of that. They have less time to prepare themselves, and it's just easier to drop whatever copy pasting needs to be dropped first, right, in a patch like this, than to add it later in the December patch and have an objective of having a large patch in the December patch, but then it be kind of cluttered with a lot of copy paste that they want to add to fill a tech tree or something like that. Like I said, with the Hungarian tech tree or something similar to that. So I don't know, guys. Leave it in the comments. What do you think we will see in the October patch? We are getting into October this weekend, basically. So what do you expect? And yeah, just make sure to expect the first dev blog to come in around 2 weeks. I would suggest that it would be around 2 weeks until we see that. So yeah, leave it in the comments what do you expect for the patch, and leave it in the comments as well what do you want to see in the channel while we wait for that. Okay, I see you guys on the next one, and subscribe while we are flying out the last moments on this Mirage gameplay. Very cool aircraft, by the way, to actually grind the Super Thunder. I have a talisman on it, and with the Magic 2 and the improved Super 530 right now, this aircraft is very, very fun to fly. And by the way, I will do like proper videos testing the vehicles, the event vehicles soon. I'm just waiting for them to be, rented to me, if you will, so that I can actually do. So expect a video for the F100, F, for the Lossat and everything like that. But I will do as soon as possible when I get it, okay? So anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe again, leave it in the comments what I said, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See ya.